Hey there, Starseeds! Welcome to Beyond the Cosmic Table. We're a group of friends from different cultures, backgrounds, and beliefs. We gather around our table and initiate honest and open conversations on how energy and frequencies influence what we create around us. By expanding awareness, we're able to journey with practical guidance, leading to our highest awareness and conscious living. So, take a seat and join us at our table. In this episode, Dianne and I sit with Avani as she shares with us where she started on her journey, how she ended up at the cosmic table, and where she is today as both a hypnotherapist and coach with the ability to intuitively guide others in their journey.
My name is Avani. I joined the group about 3 years ago. So my journey is a little different than everyone else's, or some of the other people in the group, because I really wasn't really raised with a lot of the things that we talk about now. So I pretty much had a typical Indian upbringing, born in India, came here when I was 3, raised in Texas. The good part about that was some of the topics that we talk about now, I already was familiar with. So we talk about reincarnation, we talk about karma, we talk about these things, we talk about Ayurveda, all of those things that are kind of new to Western medicine, or things, or just the Western culture, were things that I was already kind of raised with and had a foundation. I feel like all my life I did have some kind of yearning to know more and to grow spiritually, but I never knew what it was. So I just kind of engrossed myself in more of the religious doctrine, right? Reading the Gita, learning as much as I could about Hinduism. So it gave me a good foundation as far as spirituality is concerned, but it really wasn't until I started getting more into the metaphysical that I really was able to expand and know what the importance was of expanding your consciousness, not just reading books and learning about your religion and practicing certain rituals.
So in terms of how you came to the table, how did that take place? Who did you meet? Who did you know? How did you end up meeting Abby, which is where it was taking place in person before we went virtual due to COVID?
Yeah, so I had a mutual friend that knew Abby. Her name is Kathy, and she and I used to go to a different place for meditations, and I think Diane's been there before too. But we kind of met there, and that was my first real glimpse into the metaphysical. I started getting more and more into meditation and just wanting to kind of go down that route. And when that place closed down, Kathy invited me to Ebby's house for one of our Thursday groups. And so I was really kind of nervous because here I was, didn't know anybody. I was a newbie. I didn't know Abby, whose house I was going to. And Kathy had told me that it's a great group of people, very knowledgeable. And when I did go there, Abby, of course, she's as nice as can be. But she also told me that her house is like a time warp, and that you go there at 5:00, but you don't leave, or you look at the time and you don't leave until midnight. But I didn't think that that was going to happen to me because, like, it's my first time meeting people. Turns out I got there at about 6:00. I didn't leave until at least 11:30 because I just felt so close to the group already and so connected to them that it was just an instant feeling of being at home at Ebby's table.
Avani, what are some of the topics of conversation that stand out in your mind over your time at the table?
It was really interesting because I feel like I've changed so much since I started that group. Like when I first started, I had really just read books and, did some meditating, but that was really it. So I think the topics for me were more so the work that we were doing together, like learning about higher concepts, higher dimensions. I really wasn't as familiar with star seeds and how that whole concept worked. So really just kind of that exponential growth that happens to all of us once we get that table. And I think we all do a good job of raising each other's energy levels, and we make each other better because We push, nudge gently, and we just kind of thrive off of each other's energy.
Rewinding back to the beginning, can you share what your hope or expectations from meeting with this group were?
I really initially did not even realize how high vibe this group was. I just wanted a tribe, people that were like minded, that I could be around, and have these metaphysical conversations. And when I first started, I didn't really know a lot. I came kind of very fresh and new. And, I was really looking to the rest of the group to give me that support and that knowledge. And now I feel like now I've kind of come to my own as well. So it's been great to have you guys be a part of that journey and know that you guys had such a big impact on what I am today.
How would you say you've grown from, when you first started with the group until now?
So when I first started, I think what really started my journey was reading Journey of the Souls and, just hearing how people were doing these past life regressions and seeing, all the information that came out. And then when I joined this group, I kind of dabbled in learning a little bit about Edgar Casey before that and the past lives. And that was pretty much it. And now, like Dianne and I have journeyed together recently. We're doing all these like higher level meditations. We're doing, channeling. I'm doing my own past life regressions now for my own clients. So things that I didn't think that I was capable of because I didn't know that that was within me, I've now realized that it is within my reach and it is within everyone's reach. You just have to do the work.
Where do you see yourself within our group moving forward, and also our group as a whole? Where do you envision us?
That's a good question because I definitely see our group evolving. I think I do feel like we're going to get some new members soon. That's just my take. I don't know who they're going to be or what they're going to look like, but I feel like there is some void that's going to be filled and we don't know it yet. But when we do, that person will feel like home to us. I don't know where my place is. I know Abby has told me that she's seen me transform even within the group to like not knowing to being more vocal and speaking up more and kind of talking about what I'm seeing or how I'm feeling as opposed to just being the student and listening. So I hope that that continues, and I hope I can continue to share what I'm learning with everyone else so that we can kind of bounce ideas off of each other and kind of expand our consciousness together as a group. And I think that individual work that we're all doing when we come together, like I feel like after most Thursday nights, the next 24 hours, I'm on a high because it's this natural high that we all just give each other. And the next day we're just, that energy continues from that group.
What is your business right now, and what is your website to share with everyone?
So my business right now, I do past life regressions, age regressions, and lives between lives. I also take on coaching clients as well. So if you need that help and some accountability and, help to grow and create a reality that's different than what you have right now, that's kind of the work that I've been doing. My website is EternalAlchemists.com. And you can find me on my website and on Instagram.
Well, personally, it's been a joy journeying with you the last few years. I've loved witnessing your expansion, and you certainly have been a great support for me in my journey as well.
I just want to add, this is Dianne. I recently experienced one of Avani's past life regressions. I did the 2-session little grouping, and I just want to say it was literally amazing, bar none. It was fantastic. She helped me uncover some things from the past that I'd gotten tidbits of information from different readers and over time on my journey. And the clearing session, the second session with her, just really had a lot of pieces falling into place. So it was phenomenal. It helped me project me into a whole new chapter of my life on where I'm going. So I've enjoyed getting to know you, Avani, and I can't wait to do more journeys together and wherever it takes us. So it's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Diane, and thank you, Kim. I'm really honored to be a part of this group and just to be able to help any way I can. I think that's the one thing I'll leave on, is that it's important to have your tribe, and that your tribe is truly there as a support system. And there's no competition, there's no judgment. It's really just a place for us to help support each other, guide each other, and help each other grow.
Absolutely. Okay, thanks guys for taking the time today.
Thank you.
We hope you enjoy getting to know a little bit more about Avani. For more information on her and her services with coaching and hypnotherapy, please visit her website at eternalalchemists.com. That's eternalalchemists.com. Should you decide to book a service, she is offering you a first-time customer coupon code for $30 off of one service. If you apply the code BTC30 at checkout, that will get you your discount. If you're listening to us on Apple Podcast or YouTube, please click subscribe so you're notified of future episodes. And also go give us a follow if you already haven't on Instagram at Beyond the Cosmic Table. Thanks for joining us. Bye.